There's something about acoustic energy that's always intrigued me. From their smallest bookshelf, the AE100 Mark II, which I've owned and admired for its sheer value, to their statement Corinium speakers, which I've also owned and which represents the best of what acoustics energy can engineer. There's a design philosophy that runs right through: precision, value, and musical honesty. That's why the AE320 Mark IIs fascinated me from the start. It sits right in the middle of that family, larger and more ambitious than the smaller siblings, yet far more attainable than the Corinium. And that's what makes it a test case. If AE's design DNA truly scales, this should deliver the same ethos of high value and true fidelity, just in a bigger, full range form. So I went in with expectations. At $3,200 a pair, this isn't an entry level speaker, it's serious money. But will it live up to AE's reputation for high value performance? In this video, we'll find that out. Let's cover build quality, design, and most importantly, let's discuss the sound. Stay with me until the end because my final impressions may surprise you. The Acoustic Energy AE320 Mark II brings many of the acoustic principles from AE's flagship Corinium project into a more attainable design. It's a three-way, slot-ported, purposefully built for medium to large rooms. The cabinet uses Acoustic Energy's RSC, Resonance Suppression Composite, a constrained layer structure of 18mm thick MDF panels bonded with bitumen damping. This sandwich is set to absorb structural vibration before it can color the sound. Tap on the side panels and it feels dense and inert, so it seems like a well-engineered enclosure. At the rear is a slotted port. This is a true three-way design using the Corinium inspired driver array, two 5.5 paper and coconut fiber glass drivers for deep, well-textured low end, one dedicated same size, same material mid-range driver made from the same composite for perfect tonal continuity, and a new 29mm soft dome tweeter. Visually, the AE320 Mark II is understated but beautifully executed. The silky matte black finish is in particular striking in person. It has that soft touch texture that diffuses light rather than reflect it, giving the speaker a sophisticated, almost tactile look. You can also get it in real walnut veneer or matte white finish. Comes with magnetic grills. Also comes with aluminum feet and spike covers. Frequency response is 30 Hz to 30 kHz. Sensitivity is rated at 92 dB. Nominal impedance is 6 ohms. Recommended power is 50 to 200 watts. That sensitivity means that the speaker is refreshingly amplifier friendly. It comes alive with solid state muscle like my Cord T-Toby, but it also sings beautifully with tube amps such as the Jolita 3052A. My analog source is a LP12 Lin Sondek turntable with an iTalk LB2 tone arm, Dynovector 10X5 Mark II high output MC cartridge. The digital chain is the Blue Node streamer. I used my Yamaha CD S2100 as a DAC, Musical Fidelity M6 preamp, and the Cord T-Toby power amp. This system is transparent and dynamic, exactly the kind of front end that lets a loudspeaker show its true personality. First impressions: the AE320 Mark II makes an immediate statement. It feels unforced, open, and confidently balanced, neither forward nor shy. What stood out early on was how evenly it distributed energy across the band. No spotlighting, no sweetening, just a coherent, full range presentation. The bass here is taut, fast, and well textured on Omar Souza's 88 well-tuned drums LP. The impact of the kick drum and toms were immediate yet perfectly controlled. There is no artificial thump, just definition. Those twin 5.5 coconut fiber woofers track complex rhythmic passages with agility. Even at 85-90 dB levels of listening in my 32 by 30 feet listening room, the low end stayed articulate. Notes start and stop cleanly. You hear pitch, not just pressure. Mid-range clarity is where the AE's refinement shows. The dedicated mid-range driver delivers vocals that are focused and present. Listening to Boz Scaggs, the song Miss Riddle, the voice had that effortless clarity that lets freezing and emotion come through naturally. This paper and coconut composite gives just the right mixture of presence and precision, organic but never woolly. The soft dome tweeter, it's extended and open but unfatiguing. Symbols shimmer, transients have speed, and micro details float clearly without sharp edges. This isn't a hi-fi sparkle tweeter. It is natural, refined, and integrates perfectly with the mid-range. Highs had impressive air and image depth. It's a speaker that rewards good recordings but doesn't punish bad ones. It's a fine balance. A few of them get right at this price. For such a slim cabinet, the AE320 Mark IIs throw a wide and stable soundstage. Imaging is pinpoint and precise, and because of the slim cabinet, I noticed convincing front to back layering. It's not exaggerated or a wraparound, but seemed true to the recording. The sense of air and scale makes large ensembles and live recordings feel proportionate. Instruments and voices occupy real space, not just left and right positions. A quick thank you to my friend Rob from No Noise Hi-Fi for lending me this pair. If you're anywhere near the Southeast Michigan or Northwest Ohio, stop by 4470 Monroe Street in Toledo, Ohio. You can audition these Acoustic Energy AE320 Mark II speakers and other great gear from brands like Riga, Proac, and many more, all set up properly. Tell Rob that Analog Holic sent you. The AE320s handle dynamics with composure and authority. It scales effortlessly from subtle brushwork to full band crescendos with no compression or glare. Whether powered by the Cord T-Toby or the Jolita tube amp, it remained quick on its feet and musically engaging. This speaker feels like the sweet spot between in AE's lineup. It brings much of that corinium's refinement into a package that's far more attainable and every bit as musically honest. Its strengths are clear: tight, articulate bass, a lucid mid-range, and an open, fatigue-free treble, all wrapped in an elegant cabinet that looks as refined as it sounds. So if you're shopping for a loudspeaker around the $3,000 mark and you value truthful dynamic sound over embellishment, this speaker belongs on your short list of auditions. If you want to explore more from Acoustic Energy, check out my other videos on the AE509 and the Corinium. You'll find them both right here on the end screen. Each one reveals how AE's design philosophy evolves across their range. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.